Bonjour, y'all. Nola Butterfly here. Well, hot diggity dog. I didn't know there was another hurricane making landfall here. Oh, and gee, look at that. Doppler radar. Boom. Boom. Yet again, like they all do. Sometimes they do kind of fancy different things and they're coming at it from a different angle. But I have dozens and dozens since 2017 of hurricanes making landfall into Doppler radar. And here's another one, Miss Chantal. Was this the South Carolina border? LTX? South Carolina, North Carolina? I'm not even really sure. I just clicked on the map here. I'll show you that later on. Is that South Carolina? Georgia, South Carolina. So South Carolina, North Carolina border. Yep. I mean, there she is, making that landfall into that radar. And now I will show you. This is the first time I'm looking at this. The red-green show, the storm relative mean velocity. You'll see. Ooh! Is that a beam? Can you make out the beam that it's going right into? That's helping ionize it further on the back end because it strips electrons. It's a negative space beam. Let's see if we can. Yeah, there it is. I can make it out. I don't know if you can without me pointing to it. You could see it at. You can see the back end of it at. What was that? 11 o'clock, at 10 o'clock, and at. The beam's coming down at 5 o'clock, 5:30. It's kind of hard to show without a pointer because it's not like those obvious beams you get a lot of the time. It's negative space. It's hard to make out. It's subtle, so it's the usual beam. But let me get in storm relative. Oh, sorry. Let me get back here. Storm relative mean velocity. You're going to see the red and the green go on the side, and the white that is between the red and the green is going to be what's pulling it up. This is not very clear imagery. And that's the polarities lining up with the polarities of the storm. There it is. So the white that separates the red and green ends up pulling up. See it there, the white between the red and green. That's what's pulling up the hurricane. That's the connection to the Doppler. All right, so oops. One more time. For the record, adding to the list. I don't even have time to finish all my projects. I just want this work to go viral. Here it is, making landfall as we speak into the Doppler radar, guys, because it's what it does. Jim Lee. Hey, Jim Lee. Yeah, you, buddy. Where you at? You could do a lot of stuff that dazzles everybody, but at the end of the day, why aren't you exposing radar like you should be? Why are you still not sure about radar? Or are you not sure? What is your narrative these days? If I had time for more BS, I would pay attention. You do have a lot of great stuff, but like blinding people with details that don't triangulate on liability, that's the name of the game. That's the name of the game. Distract, dissuade, control, co-opt. This is where liability is at. Look at this. Statistical impossibility. year after year. Dayton Wigington, yeah, it attracts. It doesn't just repel, it attracts. See how lovely that is? It attracts. It's triangulation. It's the kind of stuff you can take to court if you only figured it out. That's why they suppress yours truly. Isn't that right, Alex Jones? Isn't that right? You moved me to the back of my own event. You gave the command. Stu Peters' camera crew left right before I spoke when I was explaining Doppler radar and its connection to the lockdowns and vaccines and the climate change and the globalist agenda, depopulation agenda. And I brought up Doppler radar, and you knew that. There were other cameras there, and I said I was going to speak about it. And a month later, you said, I knew about Doppler radar in the 90s. No, 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 no. Yeah, where you at? Okay, you promote Into Thin Air. He's great. But this is the thing that triangulates the most. This is what you don't want, and you know it. You know it. Of course you know it. Just like you did that hit piece after I came out with my children's chemtrail book on a mother who had her children taken away from her because she believed in the chemtrail conspiracy theory. Oh, except the judge that your story claimed ruled on that had retired a year before the story ever happened. There's a war on for your mind, guys. And nuance matters. And the Doppler radar doesn't just deflect, it attracts. And there's nothing better than these damn hurricanes to prove it. God bless. And blessed be.